Okay, so 2 more seconds left, boo.
Okay.
As you know, probably don't. Well, as you know, you should know. A lot of people, look up to you. You are the. I don't care what no one says. The king of dramatics.
King of dramatics.
Let's talk about some of this new generation.
Okay.
The other day I was doing an aftermath on Ballroom Throwbacks TV, and I was talking to Baby Hurricane. I told him that you're familiar with him, of course, because you talked about him with me a couple of times. What do you feel? Let's before we even go into names. What do you feel is going on with this new generation performance? What's wrong and what's right?
I think the new generation performance is awesome. To those that know how to do the new generation performance, there's a new technique, there's a new style, there's a difference. When in my generation, when we used to vote, we come out with hands and you go into your catwalk. That was the rules. Or come out in a sickening catwalk. Now you come out with energy, spinning, duck walks, right? And so there's a whole different kind of format. Those that know how to do it well, I think it's great. I enjoy watching it. But there's so many that don't get it. There's so many, and I'm mad at our judges. I'm mad at our judges for allowing so much.
I don't want you to sugarcoat stuff. Okay, go ahead.
Go through. Yeah, no, I was getting there. There's some shit out there. There's some bullshit out there. But then inside, honey, there's some diamonds in the roughs.
When you mean bullshit, what do you mean?
I just mean there's some people not voguing. They're stunting. You some stunning bitches. Y'all can outstunt. They make a whole category called stunts. And then have a category called Vogue without stunts. And see how many y'all bitches get through. People really don't understand.
Is it entertaining?
Yes. It's entertaining to the untrained eye. Yes, anybody. I could sit my cousin in front of her. She would go through that shit for hours, not knowing the difference between good and bad. But from the trained eye, from someone that understands and has mastered this skill, a lot of that is clownmania. It's clownmania, and what the issue is, not the people that's doing it, but the people that's telling them it's alright and handing them a trophy after they've done it. That's the problem. So you can't get mad at them if you're telling them it's how it looks. If you give me a trophy, but there are a few. There are a few that are very...
Okay, Baby Hurricane. What do you feel about Baby Hurricane?
I live for Baby Hurricane. I feel like...
it's like a general legend consensus. They all say they live for Baby Hurricane. Why?
Because he has it. He gets it. It lands. Before you can actually feel Vogue in your body, you understand it in your spirit. His spirit is Vogue. When he comes out, when he steps out, his performance. You know who I like too? Oh, well, let me finish Baby Hurricane. So, and I can see how it's going to grow. That's another thing. You can see where he wants to go. He still have more to give. When some of these people vote, you can notice what's going to progress and what's not. And a lot of these girls are not progressing. They're just doing their shit again at another ball in another look. Same shit, different toilet. But he progresses. I see him. He always has something new. Some of the things you probably can tell that he thought of before and it was well planned. Other things were a spur of the moment and it ate something you've been planning for 3 weeks. And I can appreciate somebody that knows.
That's Vogue to me though.
That's Vogue. It's in you. It's a spirit. It's a spirit.
The other person. Who's the other person you was gonna name?
The other person that I was going to name is... I don't want to say her name wrong because I think she changed it.
He getting old, honey. He don't remember.
So I don't want to say it.
What's the name? What's
your name?
Tamaya, yeah.
Tamaya. Okay, yeah.
Feminine performance. Okay, most definitely. A lot of people think that they live for.
I live for her. I think it's kind. I think it's sexy. I think it's confident. And when she steps out to Vogue. You know what I'm saying? You can see it in her eyes. You can see it in her, the way she...
People still call her DJ, but her ballroom name is like more like Tamaya. That's her name.
Yes, I like Tamaya. I do like Tamaya.
Devo. A lot of people say Devo.
I have watched some clips of Devo. I have watched... A lot of people haven't seen live yet anyway, which makes a big difference for me as a person and as an artist. But Devo is good. He has a lot of work to do, but where he is at is enough to fuck some of these girls up. And I appreciate that also.
Trying to think of someone. Some of these people that Little James Khan.
Yes, I know Lil James. Lil James is also very talented. I think you sent me some clips of Lil James. Lil James is also very talented. He has his nights. He has nights, but none of them where I could really sit there and say I don't see it.
Okay. Thinking of someone that really stands out. Davon. Miss Rahi.
I just started seeing some of Dave Vaughn clips, so it's too early to judge. I mean, I don't just get.
He votes down up. You get it? He really.
Yeah,
does.
but he has. Yes, but I have some very, very good close people.
But not new. I don't want to make up because I know she gets very mad if I say new. But Star Revlon, you know, she's been around for a while. Star.
Oh, my daughter, Star was a Zion. Star is dramatics.
Mm-hmm.
Star is dramatics, and that's what I appreciate about Star. There's not a lot of people that actually vote dramatic. A lot of people that I just said aren't actually really dramatics at all. But they have drama in their vogue.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess to me, dramatic should be the treatment of the performance, not something you incorporate to your voguing. Mm-hmm. So that's why I appreciate Star.
Wait, another person that came from you, Hurricane Katrina Avenue.
Katrina, I love Katrina. I always love Katrina. Yeah, I always love Katrina.
Who is some of the new kids that you kind of taught? You could
That's
say.
a setup question. Oh, the new kids that I kind of taught.
What was the setup question?
I didn't know where you was going. I thought you were asking about the new kids, so I was like, that's always a setup for me because I feel bad for not knowing what's going on. But
clarify that because like Mika don't know a lot of new. Is it shade? Is it just not shade at all? You just don't.
It's just not my generation.
Gotcha.
I don't watch shows that's television now that a lot of this new generation is watching. You grow out of cartoons, you grow out of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you watch clips at all?
No. I don't watch no clips at all. At all.
None.
What
is it? Just you just don't have the desire to?
I just don't feel like I just don't feel like that room that they vogue in is appreciated there. I don't feel like it. I do my best to throw balls, and when I throw a ball and you're there, you're going to be on the stage in front of celebrities, and you're going to feel like a 2014 artist. And the clips that I've seen, I don't see them experiencing themselves in a great light. Is sometimes degrading. Sometimes I can say that I am not a villain of this community, and I stand for health and well-being. And
what do you mean a villain of the community? What do you mean?
There's a lot of villains. I call them villains, and there's superheroes, and you have the villains.
Okay, here we go. Explain that, please. You don't have to name the superheroes and villains.
No,
you don't want to. But
it's those that are in the community that is tearing it down. There's those that are, because of the way they choose to treat the youth, the HIV statistics is going up. Sending people home, and kids are committing suicide and doing more drugs. There's those people there's those people that are really good, that are loving, that care about the community, that are sitting there and going around the world and going with these different agencies that we're a part of, the Heat, and just being positive. Twiggy, that's my sister. I love me some Twiggy, but he's committed to the work first. He's committed to the work. I'm committed to the work. A lot of people committed to the work, but then you have those girls, honey, that's committed to the shade. They're committed to themselves and their light. And they sit around in those clips that you show me, and they make the people out there that's trying to do their best look bad. And feel bad about themselves.
What do you mean by that?
Huh?
What do you mean make them look bad?
They make them look bad. The things that they say on the mic to them when they're walking, the things that the sisters and parents that don't stop their kids before they get to the runway and be untucked and wear those clothes, to look at that YouTube later on and feel disgusted by themselves because they got to read those fucking comments. That's not fair. That's not loving. That's connected. Shade is fundamental. You should be able to get a laugh at it.
Do you think that YouTube and Facebook comments and all that can really? What do you think about that? Do you think that?
I don't read them. I don't read them. I could care less about opinions. I like feedback. Everybody has their opinions, so I'm not.
I actually made a post. The difference between informative opinions and constructive criticism and maliciously.
Oh, I read that.
Yeah, right. And maliciously, viciously, just tearing someone down.
The villains.
Right.
And these people that make platforms to hurt people.
It didn't say. I don't really think you can vogue, but I think that if you cleaned up your catwalk and do this a little bit more, or bitch, you look fierce, you look crazy, you don't even need. It's a difference, obviously.
Yes, screaming one chop on the mic, fierce is enough. Thank you. I missed that. Things like that. Don't even look at the bitch when you chop her. I like shade. It's fundamental. You know what I'm saying? Picking the other girls if you don't see it. But directly hurting a human being based on your power, just for you to feel fab and to finally, feel legend, I think it's unnecessary, and that's why I don't watch those clips. I don't care where you put them or who it's for or how talented the girls are out there. They're not creating love in that environment all the time.
And I don't take it. You've been my child for years. Misha's been my child for years. I know she don't watch. She may watch certain things, to be honest, if it comes across or if I send it to her. She's number one. Tell me if you send it to me. Even if she comes, she can watch like 5 or 6 rerunners, and then she's like, okay, I'm over it.
And I would be like shows.
Right. Don't want to watch it anymore.
I like a show. So don't send me nobody that ain't in no wardrobe. Don't show me somebody that's in these jeans that's pulling up by their Vogue, honey.
You know what Thanksgiving show, and I think
hair is thin.
You know what?
Catch this dip. You shouldn't have to explain their performance to me for me to get it.
You know someone I think that gives the show, and I didn't mention him earlier when we talking about legends. Marquise Revlon. He is someone that gets into wardrobe.
Yes, Marquise is an artist.
Yeah, he gets into wardrobe.
He's an artist.
He'll bring dancers.
Yes, dancers, wardrobe. He pins.
The category does not have. The category does not have to be cash.
Yes, at all. Pins, buckles, and brooches. Bitch.
And another thing, he will get out there and battle these young kids too. Not feeling it, but he'll get out there and battle with them for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and he still enjoys the category, and that's why I appreciate it. He's still he's having fun out there. So, and he's one of the people that keep legendary performance alive. So as I sit here and read, I'm not walking. I'm gonna be real. I haven't walked. Not that